It was just a bad night, they said. Yeah, right. Joe Biden just visited an all-black church in Philadelphia where he greeted the invisible man and tried to shake hands with him before falling asleep several times in his chair. But don't you worry, the Democrats are already on damage control. They said he wasn't sleeping at all. Don't believe your lying eyes. That's just a cheap fake. How dare you? Shame on you. He's still recovering from that cold and jet lag from 3 weeks ago. And after getting some shut-eye, Joe Biden was re-energized, taking the stage with the pastors and raising the roof. And speaking of cheap fakes, here's one for you that's already being shared by Democrat operatives on social media. And I wouldn't be shocked if this video isn't played on a loop by MSNBC and CNN by the end of the night. That's right, mainstream media, you are going to regret coining that definition, cheap fake, by the end of this video. In this cheap fake photo op, Joe Biden is seen holding, what is that? A handful of cash? Where'd he get that from? Well, the Democrats want you to believe that Joe pulled it out of his own pocket so that he could donate it to the church. But as you'll see here in a moment, that's not what really happened. Joe Biden even flashes the cash around, waving it in his hand to the crowd, making sure that all the camera angles see it before shuffling over to the ushers and dropping it on the offering plate. And after dropping the wad of cash, Joe Biden embraces the crowd, one of his signature moves, pandering. Straight out of the Democrat playbook, we've actually seen this play out quite a few times over the last few years, especially when Joe Biden's polling so bad. But where'd that money come from? Well, let's rewind the tape a little bit, shall we? Here's the handoff. The pastor gives Joe specific instructions and hands him the cash. And surprisingly, Joe Biden didn't screw this up like he has pretty much everything else over the last 3.5 years. He grabs the cash, repeats the instructions back to the pastor, makes sure that the entire crowd sees it, and then panders. Yeah, and the cameras are there to get every moment of this. The Democrats did not show this when they were sharing it on social media, so we can chalk this one up to a Democrat cheap fake. Now, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the follow button because I am back and better than ever, doing what I do best, which is exposing the left. I'll see you soon.